What's happening, guys? So, full time at the Vitality Stadium, right? And I'm reporting live from Athens, right? Man's on holiday. Bournemouth nil, Arsenal 4. Match reaction. Let's get it. It was an easy win in the end. I mean, in all fairness, I predicted 2-0, and I just thought that we'd make Bournemouth look better than what they are. Turns out they weren't even all that. Turns out if anything, they made us look better than what we are. You know what I mean? Hence the scoreline. That's another clean sheet away from home. You know what I mean? In fact, let me find my sound piece. Another clean sheet away from home. What can I say? I mean, this is not me saying that Arsenal are in a title race or we're going to do something this season, but you know, when something's happening, you have to call it for what it is. That we are far better away from home than we are at home, and I don't know why. I think it's strange. Just imagine, like, I still don't think we've conceded away from home yet this season, and that's weird. You know what I mean? That's weird. But I'm not going to get carried away and think, oh, that's it now. You know, we're on for the treble or some shit, or the quadruple or some shit. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. The boys put in a good shift today. Kai Havertz even got a goal today, albeit it was a penalty, but he did need a goal because, you know, it might wake him up from being a pony, because he's been too much of a pony since coming to Arsenal. And Nketiah, again, is still showing why he's just not that guy. I mean, he's just not that guy. Goals from Saka, which was a header, which Jesus header bounced off the crossbar. Saka heads it in. Second goal, Odegaard penalty. Third goal, Kai Havertz penalty. Then the fourth goal, man like Big Benny Boy, fam. Man like Benjamin White. That was a good header. But you know what? Because Kai Havertz got his first goal today, right? And he looks like he was a little bit more on it after he got his goal. I'll give him a Don DeMarco as well. I mean, the boys did the job, and they did what we all ask. I mean, put in a good performance, win the game, keep a clean sheet. Now, it was Bournemouth. Our next game, I think we've got Champions League, and yeah, we've got Champions League against Lons away from home. And then we've got Man City at home. Now, for me, what are we going to do against Man City? Now, Man City lost today, and I'm not taking that to say, oh, well, they lost today, so they're vulnerable in that sense. Because we all know Man City, don't we? You know what I mean? But they are still there for the taking, because they are coming to the Emirates Stadium. They are coming to Arsenal. You know what I mean? And they're coming off the back of 2 losses in all competitions in a row. So they'll have Champions League midweek to try and rectify what went wrong. I don't know if it's that Rodri's not playing. I don't know, because, you know, lost 2 games, one of them being a cup game, which she got kicked out of. I mean, that's kind of goofy for them. But, you know, as I always say, you know, bring them on, bring on Man City. But yeah, as for today, boys did the job. And let me just go by individual players. Gabriel Jesus, you know, had a decent game. He did everything really but score. I mean, that was the only thing. He didn't score today. Saka, I knew he'd start. I mean, if he's remotely fit, I said before, if he's remotely fit, he's starting. That's how it is. And if it weren't for him limping and being forced off, really, he'd have played the full 90 minutes. Now, I don't know what the extent of his injury is, but he's just come back from one. I don't know why he started this game. I really do not know why he started this game. He didn't need to start the game. He could have chilled on the bench until 20 minutes left. I mean, but at the same time, When Saka's on the pitch, he does his job, which I do not mind him. I don't mind him playing. I just want him to be fully fit, and I don't want him to suffer an injury that's going to keep him out for a length of time because we feel that we are so reliant on him. You know what I mean? I don't want that to happen. I don't. The guy's young. I don't want his career to be in ruins because he's been overplayed. You know what I mean? But he got his goals. Nketiah, I mean, Nketiah, he's going to be playing. You know, Martinelli is still out, so Nketiah is going to be playing while Jesus has moved to the left-hand side. So we just got to deal with that. You know what I mean? We've got to deal with that. But while you're playing, I want you to show us why we should maybe keep him in a bit longer. I mean, that's what I want to see from him. Show us why, when it comes to cup games, you will start the games and we will feel comfortable up front. Show us that. You know what I mean? Rice came back in. His injury was apparently minor. You know what I mean? Rice, for me, again, did his job. Kai Havertz, I mean, he's just been Kai Havertz. But he looked a bit more on it a little bit after he scored penalty. You know what I mean? I suppose when you're 3-0 up, or 2-0 up at the time, it was a good time to give Kai Havertz the ball for the penalty. I was a bit shocked when I saw him with the ball. I ain't going to lie. I was a bit shocked. I was thinking, you know. But he scored a penalty, decent penalty. Odegaard also, you know, doing captain business. I've been impressed with Odegaard recently, but obviously in the last game against Spurs, he went ghost. I mean, man was on that James St. Patrick settings and in the second half. You know what I mean? But when you've got Jorginho and Kai Havertz coming in, you know what I mean? It's almost like it forced Odegaard to be like, oh, well, I can't press as much kind of thing in that last game. Zinchenko, we all know he's not left back, but, you know, he's doing his job to what he can do. Gabriel, I mean, again, this is a guy that Arteta was willing to have on a bench because he wanted Partey at right back. You know what I mean? So Gabriel is getting games because Partey is injured, when you think about it. You know what I mean? Saliba came back into the team. He was limping at the when they got off the bus. I think that was just a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? To get the fans too bit worried and maybe make Bournemouth feel like, oh, well, maybe we can do something. Because I'm thinking to myself, well, if he's limping, why did you bring him? But yeah, he started the game, play the full 9 minutes, did his job, just like the other defenders. Then Ben White, big Benny boy, man like Big Ben with a goal as well. What can I say? As for the subs, obviously Jorginho came on. You know, this is not a game that you start him in. It's not a game that you'd have him play 90 minutes in. So for him to just come on while we're in a comfortable position, don't really mind that because, you know, surely you're not going to fuck that up. Fabio Vieira came on. He came on in Saka's place. I think he did play on a right wing. I don't see no harm in him, in Vieira, playing on a right wing in certain games and bringing Saka on. I just think that we know Saka's going to play on Wednesday night or Tuesday night, whichever night it's on, right? He could be on the bench. You know what I mean? He could be on the bench. I don't think Arteta's ever benched him, has he? You know what I mean? He's clearly not 100%. Why do you keep starting him and playing him for most of the game? You know what I mean? Smithy G came on and he should have buried that. You know what I mean? He should have scored, but the keeper did get his fingertips to it. But yeah, he needs to be more clinical than Smithy G. I ain't gonna lie, he needs to be more clinical. But at least he's doing something. He's doing more than what Havertz is doing anyway. I can't remember. Oh, Tomiyasu came on, and again, Tomiyasu, since he's been coming on, in games. He's actually been sharp. He's actually been on it, and he's actually shown that I am a good number two kind of thing. And if he's willing to be a good number two, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I mean, so I've been impressed with Tomiyasu this season since he's come back from injury and he's been coming on as a number two, even overnight against Brentford in the cup. I mean, he bailed Ben White out of that mistake of the missed clearance. I mean, so he is on it. But yeah, anyways, I'm in the middle of the city of Athens and I'm about to go into a shop. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. And yeah, we've got a match on, I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday against Lons in the Champions League before we've got Manchester City at the Emirates Stadium. That's going to be a good, that's going to be the game where it's like, now we'll see what's up. You know what I mean? Now we'll see what's up. Arsenal so far unbeaten in all competitions this season. And then we've got Manchester City coming up. You know what I mean? This is how we know what's what now. I mean, Liverpool are playing Tottenham right now. I don't know what's going on in that right now. Obviously, them two are both unbeaten. They could either both remain unbeaten or one of them is not going to be unbeaten. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. Links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oops, I clicked the wrong one.